If you're a big fan of illegally taping television, now's the perfect time. The best drivers in the country converge for the D1 NZ Championship Series. Brought to you by Pit Stop RPS. This is it. It's time for the top 16 in your D1 NZ. All the action with the usual suspects up in there, plus a couple of young guns. Who will take it out and who will go to that top 8? You'll find out right now.
26-pound Safiro all over Crazy Wool. Adam working his machine.
The real difference, though, in the chase, and you see Richards here just pull away. Back in the distance, Will Cook. He can't even see Richards anymore.
Will Cook spinning out of the top 16 and Adam Smoke. Experience coming through on this one. Smooth operator.
In fact, that's his favourite song, that Sade song. Second pass.
Justin leading, laying down the smoke.
The old man taught him a couple lessons into the sweeper, the left and back into the right of Castrol.
Justin Roux following through the 01 of the doors, the 04 champion showing the way.
Dana Jury loses.
In high speed off the main straight, Zoo leading. Falcon showing a bit more refined line there. Let's see how they go in the second run. Swapping places, Falconer showing his stuff. Zoo coming in pretty late, Falconer's already sideways. Let's have a look, who's it going to be? Lights ablaze for Jerry. Jerry more angle, but Falconer far more smoother. He'll take it out.
Far more smoother. Well, JT's car's sounding pretty sick, but the power's still putting the pressure on Tim.
Yes, the pressure too much for the K-Style compadre.
He spins out, and JT just has one run to complete. He'll go through. This time he's trailing, should be a breeze.
Far more entry angle there from Jarvis, the original D1 taxi. Coming round. Jarvis flicks it a bit too hard.
And the spin from JT.
Rerun, please.
JT's got some anger in him now.
Looks like there's a bit of aggression coming out from the Torino as well. What's happening?
Who is going to be far more smoother?
JT through to the top 8. The hatch popping up on Rowan's 180. Through the smoke comes the camo machine. Who's it going to be? Big angle there.
The top 16 experience of Brad Kidney showing through, and a little cash to the judges doesn't hurt either. He'll make the top 8. Actual cash not included.
Leading the way, leaving behind Emil by the look of it. Too deep there from Emil. He'll be struggling to keep up that pace.
Fanga Dan is a future champion in the making. So consistent, so strong, so handsome.
He's been with the D-Corp crew for a while now leading the ranks in the white and green stripes.
He'll be following in this run. Emil knows that he has to lay on the pressure now to take out this comp. Fanga Dan too good from behind. A lot of people don't understand that drifting is just as much about the race line as circuits, and Dan's is just too good. The wood on Carl Skews.
Whoa, Carl Skews shutting the door on Gaz.
Close the gate, he's over the whitewash. Carl Skews in the little AE86. He'll go through to the top 8. Much time on Pukekohe is Victor Chapman, and it shows. He takes out the first run onto the second pass.
Victor's S30 pouring the smoke off the back tyres. The shorter wheelbase just having far more grip, leaving the longer wheelbase in the dust.
And that seems to be the theme of the day. The S13s are performing. Victor Chapman, beautiful into Castrol.
Beautiful lines there from Victor. He'll take that. Another notch on the dash.
The torque, but can they take it to the track? Richards will lead in the first run.
Two of the top high-powered turbo rockets battling it on Castrol corner.
And they come into that corner, the first sweep at about 180. Oh, the speed check from Justin Root. Richards is on top of him now. Adam Richards too good, and the former champion is crying in his blue fancy helmet.
Time for the second pass. Adam on the chase.
Right, and Justin's going to know he's got to do something pretty special here, coming into the main judging area.
Look at the view from Adam's car, trying to reel in the Safira of Justin.
Far too close to call. We better go to the judges. What is...
Rerun it is. Adam leads. First lap. Huge angles coming round. Justin, the king of chasers, really pushing on Adam's back door.
Really is close. Ties it in. It's going to be a tense one. Second pass.
View from Adam's cockpit. You'll hear the rev limiter, fourth gear. It's flying from Justin's car. Adam really on his tail.
Adam Richards takes the battle. They don't get very often.
And they lead from in front of the crowd. That's got to anthem up.
Sean leading into the judge section, laying it down.
Dropping hammers, and it looks like that car of JT's is still pretty sick. The short wheelbase S13 all over him.
Looking real refined there, Sean Falconer really going apex to apex. Let's see how they're thing off the cold.
This time Falconer's going to be trying to pressure JT. That car not performing perfectly, and Falconer is right up in him.
He's getting closer and personal, looking for a pass on JT, really sticking it to him.
All the way through there, just about in the glove box. Sean Falconer owns him. Ray or Naki respectively. Brad Kidney will lead it out.
Look at the wheel movement there from Fanga Dan. That's drifting at his best. And just see him hone in on Brad Kidney. Cameras going off in the grandstand. Brad doing real well in an underpowered car.
This really is a highlight reel of P. Carl will lead it out. Victor, real pace behind him.
Victor coming in, a real maverick of the course, applying the pressure like a skills surgeon.
Oh no, look at this. Too much smoke in the cabin, and the wee guy's high on tyre fumes. Victor Chapman's inside RPS drift cam will show you what happens. Crowd goes crazy. This time Chapman leads, and he will go into the top four. Too much for Carl Skews, as we say in Māori. Drifting here.
That's right, the original gangsters of drifting and the original Sephiro's battling it out.
This time JT clips the corner. Justin, too good.
Big burnout! Short Falconer out of the hole.
And that signals their intent for this as they pass in front of the crowd, warming it up. They'll come back for real now on the sweeper.
Full commitment from both parties. Adam taking his turn, leading them through. Look at Sean, reeling him in like a marlin.
Oh my lord, Sean Falconer, he is driving so well right now. In fact, two of the best current form drivers in the D1.
Both cars coming in hot. Look at the view from Adam, really sticking it to Sean. I don't know how these drivers can drive at this speed sideways.
Well, amazing. You see them break loose there in that first sweeper, and look at it continuing all the way through. Falconer, I think he's got him. And in fact,
Adam Richards spitting out. Bumper getting ripped off, smoke everywhere. He's still smiling though.
Sean Falconer, the pressure on Richards, he knew he had to deliver, and the spin from Adam Richards. Wells and Doogie Howser, two very fast cars through that sweeper.
Listen to that S13, Victor getting pushed to the limit of cohesion.
Coronation Street, eat your heart out. Victor Chapman's on fire. There you go, Fanga Dan into the second run. And this time Chapman's so on the inside, eating up the curb on the apex.
Both drivers absolutely at the top of their game.
Fanga Dan, Drift Corp's last and only hope for the final. Out of Castrol, who took it? You heard my fine Asian friend Victor Chapman.
Paired up against each other. Safiro versus Lavrel, what's going to happen?
They're both unbelievably powerful cars. The Dodson's boys have been working on that WSR car all night, and Fanga Dan, he leaves nothing to chance either.
Oh, leaving smoke. I can't.
They're not even sitting there, so nervous. Fanga Dan too close on the inside there, loses the drift line.
Oh, spin from Fanga. Overcooked his chicken. He's not happy, absolutely baking.
Not included. Sean Falconer up against Victor Chapman.
200 kilometres an hour off the main straight. Falconer hits the brakes.
Was he trying to chicken out Chapman, or was that just because he was afraid? What an unbelievable battle so far.
I can't believe it. You could put a shoestring in between these two cars. They are on each other.
Apex to apex. Too close to... No, the judges don't know second pass.
Victor Chapman leading the way. Falconer really pushing on his back door.
Falconer touches the apex there. And Chapman, what a beautiful drift, but Falconer right through the end of Castrol, tight. Intense. Coming out of the first sweep, there's a bit of a touch on the brakes, and Falconer closed in fast.
I just chickened out. I looked down at the speedo and saw it was like 200 odd k an hour and just chickened right out.
This has been a product of excess.